not even martial arts, life, you know what I mean? It's always you versus you. If you're competing against other people, you know what I mean? Competing against others, and you're going to become bitter. Eventually you'll become bitter. But if you compete against yourself, you'll become better. If you're going up to the high dive, and you're climbing up the steps and all, and you feel those nerves, but when you get to the edge, you just go. And you're going, you're falling, you've done everything, you know what I mean? You've done the hard part, getting up the steps, and that stuck in my head. I was thinking like it is. Before I go out there, I like to say, just let it happen, you know what I mean? Just let your reflexes work. Let things happen naturally. Don't think about anything. Don't think about what I'm gonna do. Don't think about what he's gonna do. Just let it flow. And when I've done that, I've had good performance, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna stick with it. And again, I'm still growing, I'm still learning.
I used to sneak out of the house late at night, and there used to be a little grass patch by my home, and I'd take the football out and play on the grass patch on my own, and I would kick the ball against the wall. And when I kicked the ball against the wall, I would imagine it was a goal, and I scored a goal, and I would run off, and I would visualize a screaming arena cheering me on. And they were my first visions of selling out arenas and you know, and doing these type of things. Although it didn't end up in the football game, I ended up in a similar one, so it all worked out, and it was all true visualization. So where I come from, we're not supposed to climb to these heights. We're told that. It's instilled in us. And I wanted to break that mold and pave the way, open up paths.
It was only when I saw him in Cage Warriors, when his opponent was called out, I just saw this big blockhouse coming out to music and lights, and I looked at this guy. He was more mature in years than Conor. He would have been about 25, 26, 27 even. And I thought, oh boy, this is my son's opponent. And then they announced Conor, and Conor came out to the music and to the lights. And when he walked down that ramp, I didn't see a boy then. I saw a man. That always gets me. My boy becoming man. Just gets me all the time. He got it right. It's not often that a father will admit that, but my son was right and his father was wrong. I knew that he had it.
My sister, when I was a young kid at around 15 years of age, unsure where I was going, came to me with a book, The Secret, and preaching the law of attraction. And I was like, stop, get away from me, I'm only a young kid, I didn't care about that, I wanted to just go out and play, you know, I wasn't interested, I was almost laughing at it. But then she kept on me with it, and I eventually watched a movie on it and read some books on it, and then it started to resonate with me, like to keep positive and have belief in where you're going, and you're able to, you can almost visually create your entire world. No, not almost, you actually can.
Yes.
You can. And then I was like, I'm going to do that, and I will do that. And then that's when I began to practice it.